Okay, so now I will be giving you some information about the history of Indian film fraternity, yeah, because it was not known as Bollywood before. So it all started back in 1896, wherein the two Frenchmen called as Lumiere brothers came into India. Now they had come in because they wanted to test the camera that they had made, yeah. Now that camera could actually record the moving picture. So basically they had invented a video camera that they didn't even know. Yeah. So they came into India and they landed in Mumbai and they started filming few things with the help of their camera. Like some trains passing by, some birds flying in the air, some birthday parties, so on and so forth. Once they had accumulated all this video, they wanted to showcase this in front of the Indian audiences. So they gathered, a bunch of Indian people, and they started projecting their work because they used to use projectors back in time. Now, when Indians saw the picture of a moving train coming towards themselves, it proved to be a bad idea for the Lumiere brothers because they all, left their seats, started running here and there, and it was a tense situation. However, there was one gentleman amongst the crowd whose name was Mr. Dadasaheb Phalke. He really got fascinated by this idea and he decided to, take it to next level. And he had realized the fact that if this has to be successful in India, he will have to add a lot of emotions into it. Yeah. So from there on, he decided to make a movie. All right. So officially, the first movie that ever came out in the history of Indian cinema was in the year 1930. Yeah, 1913. The name of the movie was Raja Harishchandra.
Acha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you obviously
I've
know
heard,
what Raja is.
yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Yes.
Okay. So it didn't have any voice. It was a silent movie.
Right.
And it revolved around the famous king called as Raja Harishchandra.
Okay.
All right. Then understand this. There was nothing for the next 19 years until 1931. If I've done the math correctly, it is 19 years. So in the year 1931, there was the second movie that came out. The name of that movie was Alamara. That was the first talking movie in the history of Indian cinema.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was a gap, such a long gap of 19 or 18 years probably between the first and the second movie. And in today's time, ironically, Bollywood is producing approximately 500 movies on an average.
My
every
goodness.
year. This is how the industry has grown. Yeah. The third movie came out in the year 1937. Okay. The name of that movie was Kisan Kanya, wherein the struggle of a farmer in order to get her daughter married is shown. That was again directed by Mr. Adarsh Irani. So the reason why I'm mentioning these three movies is because these three movies proved to be the pioneer of Indian cinema.
Correct. Are they even available in this day and age?
Well, it is difficult to. Yeah, I think you may find a couple of them online. Otherwise, there's a place called as Rhythm House in Colaba.
Colaba.
You may get some copies of it.
Okay.
It is very difficult though. Yeah. So once we reach at the studio, all right, we do have a couple of videos as well to show you. All right. It will educate you more about the Bollywood because it all started back in 1913. In the year 2013, it has actually completed 100 years. Yeah, and so this is the 103rd year going on of the industry. So it is a big thing altogether. Yeah. So yeah, so that's about it for now because I will reserve some things to show and educate you more about once we reach the studio. I'm sure you must be knowing a lot of things already, isn't it?